everyone and welcome back. So today I'm going to be exploring a new topic, and that is going to be gym memberships for tanning versus actual tanning salon memberships. So I'm kind of going to go over like the pros and cons of tanning at a gym. A lot of gyms do offer tanning included in membership fees, if you did not know that. I personally have experience with Planet Fitness. I used to be a member there, and they had free tanning. Well, it wasn't really free, you were paying for it, but it was included in your membership for the gym. So I know that a lot of other gyms do that as well. So I decided to go ahead and make a video talking about my experience and then things that I've heard other people say about their experience with tanning salon memberships compared to tanning at a gym. And is it really worth it to have a separate membership just for tanning, or go ahead and use your gym facilities? So I wrote down a list of pros and cons, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the pros for tanning at a gym. And so like I said, I used to have a membership of Planet Fitness, and the way Planet Fitness did it was you could either pay $10 a month to just use the gym facility, or for $20 a month you could become a black card member and you got the gym, tanning, and I believe also massaging. I'm pretty sure that was also offered, but either way you had the tanning and the gym membership. And I didn't use the tanning beds there often because at the time I was also working at a tanning salon, so I just didn't really feel the need to. But I had a lot of friends who are still members at a Planet Fitness and other gyms that have tanning, so a lot of this stuff I'm going to be talking about is experiences from the couple times I did it myself, and then also from things that I've heard of them. Okay, so the number one pro for a gym tanning membership is kind of the obvious one, and I feel like this is the main reason why people do it, is because it is typically cheaper. You are getting more for your buck. Basically, you're getting a tanning membership with a gym membership and whatever other accommodations the gym will offer. Like I said, at Planet Fitness, it was $20 a month to get tanning and a gym membership. And I know, for example, the tanning salon that I worked at, $20 a month got you a basic level bed that really did not do much for you, and even that bed I'm pretty sure actually came out to be like $21 with tax. So basically, when people look at a tanning membership over a gym membership with tanning included, they look at the price and they see that it typically is a lot cheaper. So you will most likely be saving money by doing it just at a gym. I'm sure that there are some really nice gyms out there that may be more expensive just because they're super elaborate and everything, but I know that Planet Fitness and then a couple like local gyms near me that aren't chains, they do have cheaper memberships and you get tanning included. So that is one thing to think about. Okay, so then for the next pro, it's a lot more convenient just to have a tanning membership within your gym because you only have to go to one place. You don't have to drive to another place after you're done working out, and that is also a pretty big factor for people. It's more convenient, it works better with their schedules to just get it all done at once, and also people have said that it is a little bit more of a motivator when their tanning is at the gym because they like to tan, they like to be dark, and so when they know that that's like the reward, like I'll go to the gym, I'll work out, and then I'll get to go tan, like people enjoy that. So if that's kind of how your mindset is, it might be a really good idea to just do the gym membership because it'll get you to work out more as well. And so then my last pro that I have is that a lot of gyms with tanning that are like big corporations tend to have longer hours, like they're 24-hour gyms, or they stay open till like the late hours of the night, and tanning salons don't typically do that because people don't typically go tanning at late at night. But if you are a member of a gym and they have tanning, you can go like whenever it's convenient for you, because I know a lot of people work and they can't get there during the day, and the tanning salon hours might not be the best for your schedule. So if there's one, if you like to go work out at 2 a.m. and you have a gym that has tanning there, you can probably go tan after that because there are normally attendants that are still there that can help you. Okay, so now for some of the cons that I have. The number one biggest one that I always freak out about, and that I don't know if this is 100% true. I have heard of some people confirming this, but with the Planet Fitness I was at, I could never really tell, which makes me just nervous in general about that. But a lot of those like gym membership tanning places will make the customers clean their beds, and they don't really do a whole lot to them. And so then when it's up to the customer or the user of the tanning bed, a lot of the times it won't get cleaned, or it won't get cleaned thoroughly. They'll just leave like paper towels and like a spray of some sort in their room and just kind of expect the customer to do it after they tan. Some places will go in and clean it, and some people will go in and check to see if it looks clean, like stuff like that. The one that I was at, I asked them one time, should I clean my bed, and they just said it doesn't matter. And I don't know if that meant like it doesn't matter if you clean it because then we're going to clean it on top of that, or it doesn't matter, why clean the beds? The beds don't need to be cleaned between every use. Like, I wasn't sure exactly what that meant, so that kind of sketched me out a little bit. Whenever I go tanning in places that are kind of like that, I'm not really sure what the procedure is. If the spray is sitting there, I will always clean it myself before I get in too. So I mean, that's always an option, but I think you just want to be careful about who's cleaning the beds and how clean they actually are, because tanning beds can get really nasty. So that's definitely one of my like biggest negatives about those kind of tanning places that aren't like all about tanning, because their cleaning procedures might not be like as well done and in depth as an actual tanning salon. Okay, so the next con that I have is the quality of the beds at the gyms. Since they are gyms too, and like tanning is not like their main focus, a lot of them don't tend to have like a lot of different levels or variety of rays and bulbs and all that kind of stuff, so you might not be getting the best tan ever. So if you're looking to get like really nice color and fast, maybe the gym might not be the best place, because from what I have experienced, they're typically like lower level beds that just take a lot longer for people to get a good color and keep it. So maybe that might not be the best idea, but if you tan really easily, or you're not looking for something super fast and you just want a little bit of color, I'm sure the gym will do just fine. They will still tan you. They are tanning beds, but it might just take a little bit longer, and it might not be like as good of quality as you'll get at an actual tanning salon, but it's totally up to your preference. And then another thing I will say about that, I know from experience, the gym that I was at, they did not change the bulbs very often, so those things would like really burn down. It just doesn't tan them anymore. So some places might not keep up with it as much, because that's not like their main priority, is like changing the bulbs and stuff. So just look out for that, and just kind of think about like how you're spending your money and if it's really worth it. And then my last con is also just from experience, but the employees at gyms might not have as much knowledge on tanning as employees at a tanning salon do, because employees at a tanning salon, I mean, that's like their specialty, that's all that they do. So they kind of know a little bit more, they focus more on it, like that is their job to know and be able to educate their customers. So if you're someone that has a lot more questions, or maybe it's one of your first times tanning, like you're not super confident, maybe a tanning salon would be a little bit better, because you'll feel more comfortable, you'll be able to ask questions, and they'll have all the right answers. And I'm not saying that you won't find anyone knowledgeable in tanning at a gym, because obviously they know something, because they are tanning people, and maybe they do have a background in tanning and they know a lot, but it's just a little bit less common to find those kind of people at gyms than at tanning salons. Alright everybody, so that is it for my pros and cons of tanning at a gym versus tanning at a tanning salon. Let me know down below if you have any more questions, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye!